Hey, what's going on? This is Rob Frazier here. In this video, I want to talk about how to give yourself an honest chance at building Four Corners Alliance Group. How to give yourself an honest to goodness chance of building Four Corners Alliance Group. And first off, for starters, this right here is my downline to show you where I currently am. First 5 months in the business, I didn't sponsor anybody. And I just kept sticking it out with hard-headed persistence. Now, some things to keep in mind. Yes, some people join and don't do anything. Some people join and quit. Some people join and move on to something else. You know, you're going to encounter all of these sorts of things. And if you see here, this part of my downline, I sponsored all of these people. There's this guy. He actually brought in a few people underneath him. But all of the rest of these people I sponsored. So I brought in this person. I brought in everyone underneath that person. You know, if people just join and don't do anything, join, quit, I don't know what half the people do. You know, right here. And I share exactly what I do every single day. Same thing with all these guys. Sponsor Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life Now. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to stress that, you know, if I can do this business, anyone can. And I show exactly what I'm doing all the time. You know, and I'm going to try to not call out people. But you do end up bringing in some good people who start duplicating. As you can see right here. And then as you see my downline kind of start getting thin. Again, sponsor Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life Now, Life. You know, I'm just saying to show a point that people join, they quit, they move on to other things. So, but the point of this video is how to honestly give yourself an honest chance of building this. Because if you stick it out, and you know, a lot of these people start upgrading to level 3 and level 4 either through their own efforts or you sponsoring people underneath them. You know, for example, when this guy hit level 4, I got a nice instant payday. When this guy hits level 5, I'm going to get a nice pay. You know, it's a great comp plan, but it is what I call eat later money, because you do have to work it. But how to give yourself an honest chance, okay? Not trying to sound negative or put a negative slant or discourage you, because it's an easy business. 1 time 18, you're forever in. That's just the business side, not counting the marketing systems. So, hopefully I've proven myself there. This right here is my downline here. So, that being said, how to give yourself an honest chance. I have 2 marketing systems for it. I use the XLN system, and I also use PowerLead system. Now, XLN does not have an affiliate side. It has limited features. I like it because it's, you know, pretty much one-click setup. You know, you go to the sales page, you get the system $11.95 a month, and then you have your link. You already have autoresponders linked to you, capture pages. It's a done deal. What I don't like about it is the traffic that they're selling in the back office and, you know, a few of these other things they have going. But, again, it's a system, cookie cutter, easy, out the box, easy system. I use this, and I also use something called the PowerLead system. I use the XLN system whenever the PowerLead system is going through maintenance, because every 3-ish months or so they take it down for, like, you know, a couple hours to do website maintenance. And that's true with any online business. You're going to have maintenance. So, but I'm the type of person, I want and need 24/7 traffic hitting my websites. I'm not stopping my business even for a couple hours for website maintenance, so that's why I have the backup. But again, if you ask me which one's better, I'm always say the PowerLead system. Why? Because you can copy and paste my exact same sales funnels that are proven to work. I've proven them to myself, and other people are using them, and other people are bringing people into their business. You can copy and paste these funnels just like the Extreme Lifestyles Network. It is a little bit more beefy. You're going to have to go through a learning curve here. However, you make it through that learning curve, and you can create anything with the PowerLead system. You could take any video, customize it, put little intro videos. You know, what I do when people opt into my website, I have a video of me talking about my experience with this system, and then I direct them to the replicated system. The XLN system, you can't do that. It's just straight opt in, you have no idea whose website you're opting into. I like to give it the more personal approach. Power Lead System gives you that. Not to mention all of the products. You can make crazy commissions. Matter of fact, let me just go here. And in fact, and to go off into another little tangent, 2,095 leads so far generated with the Power Lead System. Let me go ahead to money, go ahead to commissions earned. Income disclaimer, this takes work. You know, every single week I get this money on a debit card. This week I had 132, next week I'm getting 232, the week after that I'm getting 310 straight on my debit card. So, but this Power Lead System and Extreme Lifestyles Network is marketing systems, and it markets four corners. And I'm going to have a little painting at the end to paint all this out. Now, those are my two marketing systems. Traffic exchange traffic. I use traffic exchanges. I have two RevShare traffic exchange companies that I use. First one's My Advertising Pays. So far, took a total of $1,800 out. My second one is Traffic Monsoon. Just withdrew over $3,000 out of here. And these are places where I go, and that was a funny banner that someone's using. Any which way, but these are places that I go for traffic exchange traffic and RevShare. And what I've done is I started to leverage both of these RevShare companies. I leverage them against each other, and I also use a portion of this money to buy solo ads. This right here is a different sort of traffic altogether, and two places I go to buy solo ads. You see my line of thinking here. I have two marketing systems, you know, backup to the backup. I have two RevShare traffic exchange companies, My Advertising Pays, Traffic Monsoon. I also have two places I buy solo ads from, solochecker.com and Udemy Solo Ads. And this right here is just to show you, you know, some of my orders of solo ads I have in. Do I get leads? Yes. You saw on Power Lead System I had around 2,000 leads. This right here is my Aweber. It's a backup email autoresponder. Backup. 64 leads today, and it's 2:53 in the afternoon. And I just started using this place as a place to store leads, because what starts happening is you need more space to store your leads, because it costs more money to email a certain amount of people every single month. Now, you've seen my two RevShare traffic exchanges. You've seen my two marketing systems. You've seen my two places I buy solo ads. Lastly, I use cost per click traffic. And two places I go to get cost per click traffic, Infinite Leverage System. And this new place I just started trying out was the Click Agency. Cost per click. All you do is you buy the whatever amount of clicks you want. For example, Infinite Leverage System. I buy this one, 220. I get this amount of clicks. I put my website in, and that's it. I don't even think about it. The best thing about all of this stuff is I'm using profits. I'm using profits from Maps and Traffic Monsoon to pay for my solo ads, to pay for my ILS and my CPC traffic. And in the beginning, I used that to pay for my marketing system. So all of this traffic exchange, solo ads, and cost per click, three different types of traffic, all working together. This right here is me laying everything out that I just explained, and all of this traffic is going to promote Four Corners. So Maps and Traffic Monsoon points people to my Four Corners funnel. My solo ads, I'll go underneath here, points people to my Four Corners funnel. My cost per click traffic points people to my Four Corners funnel. So you have all of this, and then outside here I'll put social media, YouTube, you know, blogs, whatever the case may be, and that's my free traffic. But all of this stuff, all is aimed at promoting Four Corners, and if you really want an honest chance at building it, you have to participate. You know, and also a lot of these programs have income streams. Four Corners, income stream 1, Power Lead System, income stream 2, Maps is 3, Monsoon, Traffic Monsoon 4, Udemy Solo Ads 5, Infinite Leverage System 6. As far as I know, This income stream isn't really worth counting, so I just buy solo ads from them. The click agency, you have to spend, a couple $100 to become an affiliate. It's not worth it. Besides, with 6 income streams all coming in virtually on autopilot, what I do is teach people the first place you want to start is right here in these traffic exchanges. When you get your credit packs and ad packs up, you start getting a daily amount. Then it's how many ad packs you want to keep repurchasing, and then use a portion of that money to buy solo ads. Then use another portion of that money to buy cost per click traffic. And you keep pumping more and more people, more and more money. It's like a wheel. Money is energy. So you're making money here first for starters. Then you take a percentage out. Here's my percentage sign. And you keep pumping it through your solo ads every single week. Don't let up. So you see the energy flow. You make money here, and then you take a piece out like a current, like electrical wire. I failed shop in high school, but you see how this current goes, and it puts people in here. And then the more money you make, the more money you get here, the more you teach people. Get in 4 corners. Get the marketing systems. Advertise them first here. Number 1, use the traffic exchanges. Number 2, use the solo ads. Number 3, start using cost per click when you start getting a higher amount each week. So, Maps, Traffic Monsoon, get your credit packs up over 100 in both. Then take a little portion out and buy solo ads and start that current right here. Introduce more people into your funnel and teach them to do the same right here. Once you have this current going, you take another small percentage and you run it down here, cost per click traffic, and then you have that current going. You see what I'm saying? So it's just all pumping, all working together. You go here and you keep buying ad packs, credit packs, and you keep here buying ad packs, credit packs. You keep going here, teach people to do the same, buying ad packs and credit packs. They get over 100 ad packs and credit packs, start buying solo ads. Then you pump people through your funnel here, and it goes up here, buy ad packs, credit packs. Boom. Start buying solo ads. They start buying solo ads, make more money, buy more ad packs. Come through here, you make more money. You see what I'm saying? Then it just goes here. Then you start, get around 100 ad packs, credit packs. Then you buy some solo ad traffic or some cost per click traffic, and you keep the current going. They come in here, they buy ad packs, credit packs. Then it's, more money, solo ads, and then it just keeps on turning. You see what I'm saying? So again, that right there is like the full plan, but not limited to just everything you see in the screen. But hopefully that kind of paints a clear picture. Also, hopefully that lays out my thinking more so. I know I said 50 credit packs and 100 ad packs. The point is, the big point, because people ask me questions, should I buy a credit pack or should I buy a solo ad? The deeper thinking is use the rev share money, leverage it to buy outside traffic. In the first place, you want to go with solo ads. And then when you get a big amount, you're earning a large amount every single day, then you start buying traffic packages down here. My goal is to get to buying 10,000 clicks in solo ads every single week and around 5,000 to 10,000 clicks in cost per click traffic every single month with profits. All promoting 4 corners. If you want an honest chance at building 4 corners, this is it. Stop spamming Facebook groups. Stop doing shit that ain't working and do this right here. Name's Rob Frazier. We'll talk.